everyone, welcome back to Finance Fruit. You know that feeling when you just crush your financial goals? It feels amazing, right? But then, bam, life throws you a curveball. Your car breaks down, you face a medical emergency, or maybe you lose your job. Suddenly, you're staring down a mountain of unexpected expenses, and that incredible feeling of financial freedom, it's gone, replaced by stress and uncertainty. This, my friends, is why building a solid emergency fund is non-negotiable. It's about protecting your financial well-being, your peace of mind, and your future. So, in this video, we're diving deep into emergency funds. Stick around till the end for some bonus tips to supercharge your strategy. Okay, let's break it down. What exactly is an emergency fund? In simple terms, it's money you set aside specifically for unexpected expenses. Think a sudden medical bill, car repairs, job loss, or anything that could throw your finances out of whack. Now you might be thinking, but dear, I have some savings. Here's the thing. Your emergency fund is not your regular savings account. It's a dedicated stash of cash that you can access instantly when life throws you a curveball. Let's face it, life is unpredictable. You can't predict when your car might decide to take its final breath or when a medical emergency might blindside you. Without an emergency fund, these unexpected events can quickly turn into financial disasters. An emergency fund acts as a financial buffer, protecting you from falling into a debt spiral when life throws you a curveball. It provides peace of mind, knowing you can handle unexpected expenses without derailing your financial goals. All right, so we've established that emergency funds are essential. But how do you actually build one, especially if you're on a tight budget? The good news is, it's simpler than you think. First things first, assess your current financial situation. Look at your income, expenses, and existing debt. If you haven't already, create a budget to track your cash flow. Next, set a realistic savings goal. The general rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved up. Remember, this is a long-term goal, and it's okay to start small and gradually work your way up. Now let's talk strategy. Managing your emergency fund effectively is just as important as building it. First, do automate your savings. Set up a recurring transfer from your checking account to your emergency fund each month. Second, don't treat your emergency fund like a slush fund. Resist the temptation to dip into it for non-emergency expenses. Remember that 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses we talked about? That's your starting point. Calculate your essential monthly expenses: rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, transportation, debt payments, and any other non-negotiable costs. Multiply that number by 3 for a basic emergency fund, or by 6 for a more robust safety net. This might seem like a daunting amount, but don't get discouraged. Start small, even if it's just $500 per month. Gradually increase your contributions as your income grows or you find ways to cut back on expenses. Here's a crucial tip. Keep your emergency fund separate from your regular checking and savings accounts. This will minimize the temptation to spend it on non-emergencies. Look for a high-yield savings account that offers a competitive interest rate. Many online banks offer higher interest rates than traditional brick-and-mortar banks, so it's worth shopping around for the best deals. Building an emergency fund takes time and discipline, but the peace of mind it offers is worth every penny. Start today, no matter how small the amount. Remember, every step counts toward financial security. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to Finance Fruit for more tips on financial wellness. Until next time, stay safe and stay financially smart.